All right, so the KTM came with pannier racks. They weren't installed when I got it, but I've got them installed and on the bike. And they've also got these little sort of tie-off points, whatever, that are on here. Someone had put on there at some point. I want to take those off. They're just bolted on. And I've got some Rotopax that I'm planning on mounting on here. We're going to see how I can get them mounted. Yeah, so I mean, I like the idea of the Rotopax. They certainly look cool, and other people are using them. So, and I've seen the video from Fortnite.
Rotopax on a motorcycle is overpriced, overrated, overkill.
When I compared the one that they were recommending, which was the giant loop.
So I have a giant loop armadillo bag rolled up in my pack, and I only load it if I'm not sure I'll make it through the next stretch.
It's like twice as much as this, so I didn't really quite understand that video. So I was able to get this 2-pack of Rotopax here, 2 different cans, one for water, one for gas. This is like $95 for both of them. Brilliant! So these are the 1 gallon size, which I would think, wow, these are heavy duty, aren't they? Which I would think would be great for my little 690. It gets like 42 miles a gallon. The stock tank on it is like 3.2 gallons or something like that. So an extra gallon should be plenty to have along, just in case. This will be interesting. I know a lot of people complain about these caps and whatnot. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, well, that's fun. But yeah, so we'll see how this works out. I might never actually need to use it, but I'm hoping to go on some trips that, I think the range on that motorcycle is 150 miles. I'm hoping to go on trips that take me beyond that. So, and then I'm also going into the desert, so hence the water. It's always good to have extra water on hand. Yeah, this is Rotopax, and man, yeah, this is, wow, it's pretty thick plastic on there. I've heard that one of the downsides on the fuel one is that it doesn't have a vent on it, so you have to constantly like burp it so that it doesn't like just expand and blow up or crack open or whatever. But yeah, and then my mounts for this thing, how I can line them up on the actual panniers. So these mount on like that, I guess. All right, so the mounts I got, these are an off-brand mount. They're not the Rotopax brand. I've got a set of 2 of them, and they both come with, you use the same key, whatever, and they were significantly less than buying the Rotopax ones. And I was just like, I can't imagine that you can make them much differently, because it's just a chunk of aluminum. It's not a complex design. You just do that. Then you stick that in, now it's locked on there. Cool. Alright, so that's our mount. Now we gotta figure out how it's gonna fit on that pannier rack. Alright, so when I put this up here, there's these 4 holes here, the square holes, that I think that's where they prefer you to mount it, but they've got these 2 extra holes here, these round ones, and those round ones happen to line up perfectly with these holes that are already on the pannier rack, and so at least temporarily, I'm going to utilize those holes to mount this up here and see how I like it. I do need to open up the holes a little bit, just make them a little bit wider. All right, there, and then for my personal stash, I've got some 6mm bolts here that I can fit in there perfectly now. So try mounting this up on the bike. I've also got some nylock nuts on there, and some washers. Right, let's get her on the bike here and see how this works. All right, there it is, quickly mounted. Oh, it mounts this way. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I was imagining it mounting the other way, you know? I was planning on it being like this or something. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw some thread locker on these guys and install them, you know, permanently. All right, so here's the water one. There it is. All right, so that's super easy install. All right, so I actually did reorient them. This is more what I had in mind. It just looks better on the bike. And then I had this luggage that came with the bike, and my thought was just to throw this over the top of that.